Story time.
Hi, welcome to episode 3 of Storytime. This is Chris Hanbury from Serious Squash, and today I'm going to answer a question I've been asked many times online. Why did I not play professional squash? That was my dream as a little kid. When I graduated from university, I wanted to play professional squash, but also kind of knew what my level was compared to some of the Canadian guys who were playing squash, and I knew there was no opportunity for me to actually make a living, and I had to start paying back my student loan from going to school. So that's really why I didn't. Why was I not good enough to play? I think a big part is going to be just the physicality, the way that the top players move, just how fit they are, how strong they are, how athletic they are. And that's why I think it's really important to play other sports and not just get your child to, or if you're the child watching this, not just go and just only do squash. Just being a good athlete. If you look at some of the top players and just how well they move on the court, I mean, some of that is going to be transition from maybe they played other sports when they were young, like soccer. Dazuki, I think he was in gymnastics, so you can see how important movement is. I'm not that tall of a person. I'm only 5'7" or so. I moved okay, and I still, I move not as good now, but I think just becoming more and more important in squash is how quick you are, how fit you are, how strong you are, your mobility, those kind of things. And that's something that, genetics definitely plays a part, but I also think how you're brought up in the other sports you're playing. And I think just, obviously training, you can obviously make huge improvements as well with that. But that's something that I think definitely would have held me back, even though, people look at a video and they're like, oh, you can, do that drill, your swing's good, you can play with, some top players. And I've played, people who are top 100 in the world, and I kind of know where I probably would have fit in. But, realistically, I don't think that was going to be a good option for me, and that's why I didn't end up playing professional squash. I mean, I think anyone can. They can just sign up, pay for the membership, and then they, work their way up. But obviously, to actually be able to do it as a career and make a living doing it, that's a whole different story. So that's, I thought I'd just answer that because I've been asked again on YouTube, and I've been asked many times over the years. So if you're wanting to go and play professional squash, don't forget about the importance of just being a good athlete. So playing other sports, and really, you gotta basically be a gym rat, and you have to be super fast and fit and strong and good mobility, and you have to spend a lot of time. It's not just about going out and working on your cardio, and that's a part of it, but it's not just about doing court sprints. There's a lot more that goes into it. And I think that off-court training and just being a good athlete is really going to allow people to be successful. Technique, tactics are a part of it, obviously. The mental game's huge, but I think that, the way you see those top players move and how athletic they are, I mean, that's, for the most part, why they're at that level.